Hey, welcome back to the Junius Maltby channel. This is not a stamp channel, never has been, and I've never been a stamp person, but these are some pretty interesting stamps, and I think I'm going to cut this little section of the package out, and if there are any stamp collectors here on the channel, I'll do a giveaway for those, and they can have these South African Rand stamps. So if that's something you're interested in as a channel subscriber, let me know. And that's what we'll do. We'll just do a giveaway on this video in the comment section. We'll just do numbers 1 through 100, and I'll do a random number generator, and we'll give these stamps away at some point here, end of the video. So that's cool. Stamp giveaway, part of this unboxing. What is this here? Well, it's a package I've got from South Africa, South Africa, and it's my very first British crown. I've never owned a crown, and recently I've gotten bit by the bug of British coinage. So I'm going to need a pair of scissors here. Let me grab a pair of scissors to open this because I don't have any here. So let's pause for a moment. All right, I'm back. I'm going to cut it from I'll cut it from this other end over here so as not to disturb the stamps. There we go. Let's see what we have here. Piece of cardboard. Best wishes. So I ordered this coin from a gentleman in South Africa because the price plus shipping was pretty good. You know, it's very, very difficult here in the United States to find any decent coinage from Great Britain. It's been extremely difficult to find a crown, or any half crowns for that matter, that are pre-1900. You know, they just never circulated over here, and I think Americans are pretty hesitant to collect foreign coinage. Maybe as a culture, maybe we have something against Great Britain since we fought them twice. You know, we had the revolution against King George III, and then of course 1812 occurred, and Britain decided to try to invade the United States, and well, we repelled that. All right, so it's in there. Get this sucker out and take a look. Oh wow. Look at that, 1890. 1890 crown. And this is my first ever crown. And I'm going to take it out of the slip. I know you guys are going to yell at me. Someone will tell me, oh, you shouldn't touch it. But you know what? These are going on a little display that I'm doing of British coinage. So, to honor the British coinage. Let's zoom in on it. Oh, well, there's that Pastrucci image there. St. George slaying the dragon. What a cool image. I really do like that image. And you know what? That's something I've learned about British coinage, is I never knew that this image ended up on anything other than sovereigns. You know, I thought it was always just on a sovereign. I didn't know that it was also on these coins starting around what is it, 1817? When it came out. So it's Queen Victoria. Just a really nice crown, really nice coin, just hefty. A really hefty coin. I got it from a really reputable, legitimate coin shop. Had a great track record, 100%. So very confident. Had some email exchanges with the individual, the shop owner, and sounds like a really pleasant gentleman there in South Africa, and he actually was going to keep his eye out for some other British coinage for myself, similar to this, you know, worn, slicked, not a key date, nothing too special, just for the sake of owning it. I do want to find some edge-lettered crowns at some point. That would be spectacular. because I am a sucker for the edge lettering. But just a gorgeous crown. Look at that image. How can you not like that? Triumph of good over evil. It's just very old. Very old coin indeed. Beautiful piece of silver. You know, one thing I like about these also is that the silver in these is just more pure. More pure than U.S. coinage. For example, so here's a 1889 Morgan, and you can see the crown's a little bit, just a hair bigger in diameter. Just a hair bigger, it feels like. Yeah, it is. But a little bigger, almost the same thickness. And the crown's got, what, 8.84? I think it's decimal 84. And these are decimal 77 troy ounces. Because again, the purity, these are only 90%, the U.S. silver. 90%. And this British silver, you know, some of the finest silver coinage in the world, 92.5%. So this is 92.5% pure. This is 90% pure. So the British silver is just a higher quality, higher grade, higher purity in silver. And of course, they've got the Queen on one end, and we've got the ugly face Liberty, fat face Liberty, as I call her, on the other side. You know, of all the Liberty images, Morgan's just my least favorite. Not very into it. They're a cool coin, but I like the flowing hair and some of the more attractive Liberties. For example, perhaps my favorite silver coin image in U.S., one of them, other than for the silver strikes, I would say that's my favorite right there. This 39 half dollar, the Walking Liberty half. Just a gorgeous obverse and reverse, you know. Very pretty coin. Eagle perched on a rock with a cactus there. These are pretty as well. These are from my collection here. I just got them out to kind of compare and contrast, and discuss a little bit about, you know, the British silver versus U.S. silver in purity. And of course, they have humans on their coins, and at one time, we didn't want to worship humans of any kind, so we had the concept of liberty, libertas, Columbia, Lady Liberty, on our coins, which is great. However, we've now replaced liberty with dead white men who did not wish to ever be on coinage. We've also featured some females. Some women have been on coinage as well. Susan B. Anthony and Sacagawea. However, I don't believe we should have, as an American concept of coinage, I am opposed to having any humans on the coins. I'd rather we just kept it as liberty. But again, let's take a look at this crown. What a cool concept. It's a beautiful, beautiful coin. One crown. So 4 of these, imagine this, 4 of these would equal a sovereign. For 4 of these, you could get a gold sovereign. There's 5 shillings here. It's a 5 shilling coin. See, I'm picking it up, my British friends. I'm learning. I am learning your pre-decimal system. As crazy as it is, it's pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm a fan. And one concept is that we're going to talk about it. I'm going to do a couple videos on this once I get a better collection of these old worn British coins, because I want to do a display, but I also want to talk about the purchasing power of silver back then, and why I think historically, and you guys know this, you're well aware of it, silver is just absolutely undervalued right now. When you look at what, you know, just being paid just 2 of these a week, imagine just 2 ounces, approximately 2 ounces, just 2 of these a week for some laborers back in the day. 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, and you're only getting approximately 2 of these, and your rent, we talked about it. We have that. I did that video recently on British coinage and the cost of living in England. So if you get a chance, go back and check that out. There's a lot of mention of these coins and what you could purchase back at different time periods for them. And so we're going to cover that, Because if you have a farthing, what was a farthing? 1/3,578th of a sovereign, or something like that. Just incredible small value in those farthings. But that's how strong these were in purchasing power and currency, that you could divide so much out of them. You know, a pence. What is 12 pence, is it, to a shilling? So you have 12 pence to a shilling, 5 shillings to a crown. Just goes to show you those little tiny pence. Let's grab one of those. Well, since we're discussing this, I might as well break it out. Well, this is kind of a prequel to a prequel. But here is a little 18. Look at this guy. This is cool. This is a 3 pence piece. So such a tiny little coin. 1875. Young Queen Victoria on there. 1875 silver. So this is a 3 pence piece. Now imagine your currency so strong that you have little tiny pieces of silver like this that are so thin. But you know, that's an everyday currency for exchange right there. And it just goes to show you that the silver was so much stronger back then, especially being 16-to-1 with gold. So silver gold ratio was just a lot different than it is today. I don't know what it is right now at this moment, but I know it's somewhere around 70-to-1. So it just goes to show you that a coin like this, a crown, sound money, real money, from back a long time ago. Now that's interesting. They don't have the coin turn on them. Notice that. I'm so used to a coin turn, these don't have it. I know Sal always talks about that. I think I actually learned the term coin turn from Sal. Oh, Sal of 8 Metal, my friend. But, let's get this little guy off of here. It's such a tiny coin and it's so thin you can barely pick it up, this 3 pence. 1875, 3 pence there. But yeah, anyways. So go ahead and if you go get a chance, watch that video I did on the currency and the purchasing power of different coins during that time. And if somebody can, throw down in the comments at this time period, 1875, what would 3 pence buy you? What would 3 pence get you back then? Very curious. So you put that in the comments if you can. And don't forget, put a number in the comments if you want to be entered to win. And you know, only do it, please, if you're one of the stamp people. You know, I'd like these to fall into the hands of someone who's going to appreciate and collect these stamps as they are. I'll leave them attached to this document here, or like I said, I will cut out the area that they are in, so you guys can get these stamps. And they look like they're pretty intact, especially up here. This one, only the bottom corner of it's been impacted by that postage mark there. So there you go. Free stamps to a Genius Maltby subscriber. You have to be subscribed, of course. And throw a number in there between 1 and, I don't know, 100. 1 and 500. Let's just do 1 in 100. So you got 1 in 100 odds if you're a stamp collector. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this and checking out the coins here. All right. Have a good one.